Good morning. Today is Sunday, the 15th of March, 2026, and the time now is 27 minutes past 8 a.m. in the morning. My name is Honest John, the son of John L. Sullivan, or the Bull of Lewisham, or Roughneck, or Roxbury, or Bellingham, and I'm a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. Breakfast, and what is a breakfast? Bravo, Roger, Echo, Alpha, Kilo, Foxtrot, Alpha, Sierra, Tommy. Breakfast, and what is a breakfast? How would I describe a breakfast? A breakfast, now I am Afro Caribbean, so for me, my father's from Jamaica. So when I say my father's from Jamaica, it's got nothing to do with you. Don't be thinking my father's from Jamaica and it's something for you. I'm talking about my fucking father, my blood, not your family. Because they've got this thing about when you say Jamaica, a little light goes on in their head. I'm talking about my family. It's coincidental. It could have been from Trinidad and Tobago or from Barbados. So don't play on the Jamaica fucking thing. Okay. So anyway, so these ones, they're fucking rude. The Jamaica is some bullshit rubbish. So anyway, anyway, so anyway, so anyway, so anyway, so so anyway, I'm just thinking. So anyway, just a breakfast. So we're Afro Caribbean. So my father, like I said, my father's from Jamaica. So for us in home, in another yard means at home growing up was like baked beans, fried egg, yeah. Although I am a vegetarian, it would have been bacon, sausages, probably pork sausages, yeah, or even beef sausages, either or, and toast and a cup of tea. That was breakfast, yeah. But it would be a large plate, a large lot of it, yeah. So you'd have a lot of beans. You'd have probably one or two eggs, two sausages, and maybe three slices of toast and a cup of tea. That's breakfast, yeah, all fried. Now, in this day and age, and when I say in this day and age, I'm only speaking for myself because like I said, I'm a boxer, so I'm busy. I'm going out now. I'm going out now. I'm going to Central London. But for me, breakfast now would be cereals, honey nut cornflakes, Alpen, whatever the shit it is, a bowl of it. That's breakfast, yeah. Because I think a lot of these movies, these films, like especially over the last 25 years, they tried to date, and especially from the United States of America, there's a lot of this romanticism about life and how people live life and copy and express it. No, that's just good for them. I think they're trying to sell it. They have to keep reselling it to keep people engaging with what's out there. Because I think people could walk down a high street and see like the main cafeterias and restaurants and walk straight past them. Like if you look at I'm in Hounslow, England, and I think over the last 2 years, there's new shops, restaurants on the high street. Yeah, one or two. There's new. Yeah, there's one on the right. There's one on the left there. And I've looked at them. I haven't even tried their cuisine. And there's one around. There's things around there. So maybe they're rehashing the whole thing of what is breakfast. So you engage with. Then you go in there. And say, oh, this and that. But a breakfast. How do I think what is a breakfast? I think for breakfast tradition is cereal, a bowl of cereals. Yeah, a bowl of cereals with a glass of orange juice. And when they say a bowl, they don't mean a little small bowl because there's different sizes of bowls. Let's get this clear. There's a bowl, a small bowl, which we would call a soup bowl. They're not talking about a soup bowl, they're talking about a larger type bowl. That's a cereal, a larger type. So go the next one up. They're not talking about a super big bowl because there's different types of levels, sizes of the bowls. Now you've got a big bowl. Look, I'm holding a phone in my left hand. You've got a big bowl. Not that big bowl. No, that's too big a bowl. That's too big. That bowl is for something else. That you would use that big bowl to maybe put the meat. If you're seasoning, can you hear me? If you're seasoning the chicken or you put the thing in that big bowl. It's not that bowl, no. It's the next size down, next one down. That bowl is for the cereal, not the small little shit bowl. Because you know you go in some restaurant. I was abroad last year, and the bowl I had my cereal in. I'm not finding it funny. Maybe I picked up the wrong bowl, but it was a small. That's a small bowl. I put cereal in there, and I was eating, and I was thinking as I was eating, did I take the wrong bowl? But that's the bowl I saw, so I took it because I didn't want to. It was early morning. I was tired. I was just waking up. Didn't have time to ask no question. I took the bowl, but it's not that small. But it's the next size. I'll draw it in the video. It's about maybe this size. It's that bowl. That's the cereal bowl. That will fill you. There's enough cereal in there with enough milk. And if you use a pint and a pint and a half of milk or 2 pints, that is it. Yeah, that's as much milk you should use. Don't be thinking you've got to save the milk for the whole week. No, you got to save that. You got to go and buy it. Buy more milk. Don't be thinking, don't be thinking, I've got to save the milk for tomorrow, have a cup of tea. Nah, you use all that fucking milk in that soup for your cereal at that breakfast that morning. And if it runs fucking out, it runs out. You're just go up the fucking shop and buy another. Go to the shop. The shops, top shops around there open at 11 o'clock at night, 11 p.m. Buy another thing of milk, 2 pints or 4 pints. Don't be saying, "Oh, my mum or what we did when young." Dismiss that. That's irrelevant. What your mum did, maybe your mum did not know. Hold on. So when I say maybe your mum did not know, is that true or not true? Maybe she didn't know. Because well, I'm 56, so maybe things I know, things I don't know. There's people where I'm living around there. I'm in Hounslow. There's things that they might know. I don't know. As in, like employment or connections or things I don't know. I'm not aware of. Maybe there's social groups or there's something that if as I am a British citizen, that if I knew, I'd be, I mean go there and the services and this and that and that. But I don't know. So you don't. If you don't know, you don't know. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't know. So maybe she didn't know. Maybe she was. But they make this assumption that you know. They think that because God is going to tell you. How's God going to tell you? What stage does God tell you? Reading the Bible, it doesn't tell you in the Bible what it is. The Bible's just talking about Proverbs. Then he doesn't tell you. He doesn't give you instruction. True or not true? There's nothing in the Bible because I think what it is. I think some people, yeah, they're so competitive. They're on an evil fucking level. I think it's Satan, but God's not telling you nothing. No, not in that way. So you just got to say, well, my mother never knew. God bless her soul. She never knew. But now I know it's 2 pints of fucking milk in that cereal bowl.